Greetings, one and all, fandoms of the internet. That Canadian fangirl here. I am back with another episode. Today, I want to talk about a very particular franchise, Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer. Now, before I say anything, I want to preface this by saying I like Demon Slayer. I like it, okay? So, keep that in mind when I say this. Demon Slayer is overrated. It is. I honestly think Demon Slayer is really overrated, and part of the reason that Demon Slayer is in the weird place it is right now is because of that. And again, I like Demon Slayer. I really do. I am not saying anything bad about Demon Slayer, but I honestly think it's not the greatest anime of all time. And I get the attention for Demon Slayer is. It is a brilliant story. I honestly think, what is it, Kyoto Gatoge, the manga behind Demon Slayer? I think he's a great talent. He's a great talent. I think he's a good mangaka. I get why he got picked up by Shonen Jump, because it's a good manga. It's a really good manga. I read the manga. It's good. It's really good. But it's also not anything really mind-blowing, amazing, blow your mind. Demon Slayer is a really simple story, point A to point B. That's all the story is. It is not like super complex with character motivation and plot points that are gonna blow your mind with layers of with layers of complexity or a twisting story or characters that have shades of gray. No. There are a lot of mangas with that. That's not Demon Slayer. Kimetsu no Yaiba is not that. At the end of the day, Demon Slayer is a story about a lead who has a family who basically experienced his entire family dying by the hands of demons, and setting out on a journey to save his sister, who turned into a demon to potentially return her back to her human form, and also defeat the head of the demons, Muzan Kabutochi. That's really all it is. You're not sitting there you're watching Tanjiro's journey thinking oh yeah, Tanjiro's really complex. He's not. Tanjiro is a good boy. He is the goodest of boys. He is the kindest main character probably in Shonen. He is so good. And for when Demon Slayer was published, Tanjiro is a different type of Shonen protag. He you don't really get kind, main characters in Shonen. A lot of Shonen protagonists are basically, battle hungry, or really focused on, XYZ plot. They're not really, anything else. I believe in the power of friendship. Friendship is gonna basically, carry me through 20 tournament arcs to basically get to the prize, or I'm gonna, punch the bad guy in the face. It's Tanjiro being this basically kind-hearted, good boy who, helps all these people that he basically comes across on his journey and basically takes up the place to basically protect humans from demons. Yeah, it's refreshing. It's a nice character. I like Tanjiro as a main character. There's nothing complex about Tanjiro as a character, but I like him. He's a good, simple main character, and sometimes you need that. And the rest of the cast follows suit. They're not super complicated. Nezuko is basically just, she's Tanjiro's little sister. She's cute. She's cute. She's cute, but she is very feisty and battle hungry. If Chandra up against the wall, Nezuko basically comes out of nowhere and basically has her brother back, and I like them. Honestly, I think they're a really good sibling pair in anime. Not the best sibling pair, mind you. I think the best sibling pair is still the Yellow brothers from Fullmetal Alchemist, because Ed and Al have literally gone through hell together. So it's like, no, they don't beat Ed and Al, but it's like, Tanjiro and Nezuko, it's like, probably top 2? Like, if I was gonna do a top 10 siblings in anime, yeah, they'd probably come in at number 2. I mean, I've always said this, I would love to see a death battle between the Yellow sibling, the Yellow brothers, and the Kamado siblings. It's like, that'd be a really fun death battle. I'd love to see that. If anyone, you know, listen to this, basically, you know, to watch the death battle, join the episode. I would love to see if they actually do that fight. But like, yeah, like Nezuko's fine. I like Nezuko. Like, again, she's simple. She's not like super complex. It's like she's a demon. She's a former human who was turned into a demon, and most of her story is basically, you know, the fact that as a demon she's not succumbing to basically what any other demon succumbs to, and that is basically, you know, killing humans. Like, the Zenitsu is basically, you know, kind of the, you know, the coward that they come across who doesn't want to fight demons because he wants to live, but he's also probably the strongest character in the cast. I won't go into spoil for the manga, considering, but it's like, yeah, another thing to do with Zenitsu and, like, later on the manga that they're probably gonna do in the anime is like, you know, Zenitsu's really strong. He's a really strong character. Only when he's asleep. But, yeah, like, again, Zenitsu's not complicated. Inosuke is basically a himbo. I love, like, and that's why we love Inosuke. He's basically, you know, physically strong, but he's not that smart. But that will make them like really endearing. He is so, like, you know, that guy. He is so, it's like, oh, he's so endearing and how clearly, you know, one-minded he is, but that's really fun. It's like, the Hashira are basically just, you know, the super strong guys who lead the Demon Slayer Corps. It's like, the demons are this, you know, those bad guys. Muzan Kibuzuji is the big villain that we're gonna see Tanjiro most likely behead by the end of the season. It's like, the head of the Demon Slayer Corps basically is basically a mysterious, you know, entity who basically wants to see the demon stopped. So it's like, Demon Slayer is just typical shonen fail. It's like, it's a typical shonen. That being said, there's nothing wrong with typical shonen. Shonen are really fun. I know people, like, you know, want to, you know, hate on shonen, but it's like, shonens are great. I love a good shonen. Like, there's nothing wrong with it being typical shonen fail. Like, and Demon Slayer does that well. It's a good show. Yeah, Demon Slayer's good. I'm not saying Demon Slayer's bad. Like, it's perfectly good. It's, you know, when people are like, Demon Slayer is one of the best things of all time, it's like, no, it's not. It's like, and again, I think the whole reason Demon Slayer got really, you know, get all this attention is, well, 2 factors really. One, I think it's Garange, the first opening from Lisa, and I'm not knocking that song. That song is great. Lisa is one of the best Japanese artists performing currently. She has her logos are amazing, and she brings her all to, I think the name is Garange? And like, that song hit, and you know, like, yeah, this song is like a fire. It is a bomb. That song is probably one of the best songs. That's probably one of the best openings of that year. It's a great opening. And I think a lot of people basically, you know, heard that opening and checked out the anime just because that opening was so good. And the other factor, and this is gonna be weird. I think it's affordable animation. Not saying the art in the manga is anything, you know, bad. For some, it's some great. There's some great. You know, the art of the manga is great. You know, Itoge in the manga has a great art style. Like, has a great art style. So I'm not saying the art is bad, but affordable the animation. I think is the reason why I think Demon Slayer got all of the attention it did. Because affordable is probably one of the best animation studios working in Japan right now. And it's like, when you think of the great animation studio, particularly for action anime, you go to Bones, Toei, Studio Pierrot, Mappa. But Ufotable is another one that has great animation, and man, when they do it right, they do it right. Yeah. I don't know, there's something about Ufotable animation that's so good. It's like, they just have this, you know, way to basically animate, you know, the artistry and basically everything, you know, sword slash and the you know, the different breathing techniques and just the way everything flows together in Demon Slayer. It is beautiful. It's like, granted, I didn't vote Ufotable Best Animation, but like, they don't need my vote. They're probably gonna win Best Animation just because it's Ufotable and their animation team is really good. That means that it would not shock me if Ufotable was having production issues like everyone else in the industry is, because let's be honest, everyone in Japan who's working in animation is hitting massive allegation when it comes to that. Granted, we haven't heard anything about Ufotable basically maybe mistreated animators, unlike something like Mappa, where we know for a fact that Mappa is mistreated animators. But it's like, I don't know, if someone came out like tomorrow and basically said, man, you know, Ufotable animator speaks out against host treatment, it's like, I would not be shocked. I mean, I don't want to see it happen, because no animator should basically have to go through that. Like, they shouldn't have to basically, you know, go through mistreatment. So I hope, you know, we're not getting mistreatment at Ufotable. But, you know, it's Japan, and you never know. I'm also a white person in Canada, so I can't talk. I'm not in Japan. But, like, another thing, and I think people, particularly I think new anime fans who probably have never really watched a lot of anime prior to Demon Slayer, saw Ufotable animation, heard Lisa's opening, you know, thought this was like one of those, you know, unique, interesting things, and basically latched onto it as being really good. Hence why Demon Slayer got really popular worldwide. As we've seen, every single time a new season of Demon Slayer coming out, and Ufotable basically does that, you know, promo where they showcase, you know, the worldwide audience and how many fans Demon Slayer has internationally. Basically, they can justify putting it in theaters. With, I get it, that's really cool, and it's getting attention on, and I will give it that. The Demon Slayer movie was worth seeing in theater. I'm talking about Mugen Train. I'm not talking about the opening of the Sword film. I'm talking about Mugen Train. Mugen Train was worth being a movie, being seen in cinema. Okay, that movie was worth it. That was a movie that deserved the big screen treatment. It made, what, $50 million worldwide? And that's domestically, that's not even counting the Japan box office. Like, Jesus, that movie is so good. I think it's the best, it's like the highest grossing it's like the highest grossing anime stateside. It's like, and that was the movie that opened during COVID. It's like, that movie was 2020. You know, like, it was not just theaters, it was 2021. People risked COVID. Theaters just reopened. People risked COVID for it. It's like, that speaks to how good, how much people love Demon Slayer. But like, and so yeah, I'm not shocked that a bunch of maybe new anime fans who basically who don't really watch a lot of anime probably saw it on Netflix or different streaming service, thought it was doing something different than a lot of other shows stateside, probably latched onto it thinking like, oh yeah, this is like one of the best shows of all time, and basically got an anime because of that. Because I'm not gonna follow them with that. Anything to get more people to watch anime is always a good thing. I just don't think Demon Slayer deserves to be praised as like the great anime of all time, and that's why I think it's overrated. Because it's really not. It's perfectly good. It's perfectly lethal. It's not the greatest. It is not the greatest. It's like, speaking of something else that also got really popular, I would also say is a good anime to introduce a new fan: Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is a great series with complex characters. You got this twisting, layered story. You got Mori Gray characters. You got this great social commentary on the essence of war. And now that Attack on Titan is wrapped up, it's gonna be an all-time classic. Like, this is a show that's gonna be talked about in the same vein as Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, probably something like Inuyasha or Naruto, DBZ. Like, Attack on Titan is gonna be talked about to the end of the day. Will people be talking about Demon Slayer when it wraps up? Maybe. But it's like, I don't know. If I wanted to talk about really good shonens, I'd probably, yeah, maybe. If I was going to talk about, I think My Hero Academia probably does a little bit more, but because My Hero Academia has an interesting concept. I think it does a lot of really interesting stuff with the storytelling. Will Demon Slayer be talked about? I can see it. If anything, I can see them talking about it in regards to your full animation. But it's like, I haven't seen Fate. I want to get into Fate, so I can't talk about that. And I'm pretty sure it was they were talking about how Ufotable was gonna do a Genshin anime because Genshin Impact is really popular. It's like, oh yeah, no, I can see that. Ufotable doing Genshin. yeah, of course they do that. I apologize if I miss up on anything. I am in Canada. I don't know how to pronounce things a ton, so if they're wrong, feel free to point it out in the comments. But it's like, I don't really care. Yeah, I try. But it's like, I guess my point was saying with Attack on Titan is like, Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer are both really good anime to introduce new anime fans to, because not a lot of anime bullshit. They're good stories that anyone can get into, and yeah, I'd probably recommend them if someone wanted to come out to me and wanted to ask me for an anime. Well, first I'd ask them what you prefer genre, because if you're into action, I would say no to both. It's like, I don't know, someone came up to me and said, what's a good anime? And I said, oh, Demon Slayer, but do you like action? It's like, oh, no. It's like, and then on an action fan, it's like, oh, okay, well, let me pick a comedy or something like that. But it's like, if you like action anime with like kind of a supernatural fantasy element to it, with demon hunting, yeah, I can say it's a good show to check out. It's like, I say just don't believe the hype, because everyone's basically praising it as one of the best shows of all time, and with how many fans it has, I think everyone thinks it's one of the best things of all time. And if you haven't watched Demon Slayer and you're like, I don't get the hype, it's like, yeah, there's a point for that. I don't think Demon Slayer really. I like the fact that Demon Slayer has a lot of hype. I don't think it deserves it. Now, Attack on Titan definitely deserves all the hype, because it's a great show and deserves the hype. Demon Slayer is like, no, I don't think it deserves the hype. It's like, honestly, I think when Demon Slayer wraps, and people are gonna, and future generations, basically, look back on Demon Slayer and they're like, and they'll probably be like, what, why was this show, so highly praised by like everyone worldwide? It's like, yeah, like, and simple stories have their purpose. I love simple stories. It's like, not everything needs to be Attack on Titan. Have, like, morally gray, you know, anti-war messages about, you know, the purpose of, like, you know, fighting and basically survival's guilt. Like, I don't need that for everything. Sometimes I just need a simple, you know, point A to point B story about a guy basically trained to basically cut a dude's head off. It's like, and sometimes you just need that. Sometimes you just need a simple story. Like, not everything has to be, like, super complex. And Demon Slayer does that well. I think Demon Slayer... And we've had 4 arcs of Demon Slayer. Because we haven't seen at the time of this recording, we haven't seen the new arc. We haven't seen Hashira Training. Now, I've read Hashira Training. I know what happened in the manga. I think it's gonna be received better than Surface Village. But Hashira Training is 90% set up for Infinity Castle. It is exactly what it says in the title of the arc. The Hashira basically are leading a training camp for the Demon Slayer Corps. Tanjiro and his friend are basically, you know, gonna go through training to get stronger. The Hashira are gonna try to get stronger because they need to. The time to defeat Muzan is here. We're gonna get a couple of backstory for some of the Hashira we haven't really spent a lot of time with. And again, and they're good backstories. I actually really like them. I think Stone Hashira's name. I think it's Giru? Was it Tomei? I think it's Tomei. Like, I like his story a lot. I think it's a really annoying backstory when you get down to it about why he became a Hashira. It's like, no, his story's really interesting. I like what they do with Giyu, the water Hashira. I love his story. I think his story is great. But like, they're fairly simple backstories. It's not like they're super complex. It's like, and I won't spoil anything what they do with, you know, the other characters. That being said, I'll say this about Demon Slayer. I like Demon Slayer. Don't like the fact that all the really complex, all the really, you know, the characters are men. And there are some really cool women characters in Demon Slayer. Don't get a lot of focus. It's like, I love Nezuko. Nezuko's really there to be cute and sometimes Nezuko is really there to basically have Tanjiro's back when he's, you know, up against the wall. Kanaragi I love Kanaragi's fight in some of the Villa. I think he had a great fight. With, like, her story arc. It's like, oh yeah, no. I had to basically tone down my strength and basically my appetite because I was trying to get a husband. And her whole thing in the end of the Villa is that they're like, I should stop hiding who I am. And she basically goes toe-to-toe with that snake. It's like, again, really cool fight. I think you put whatever that great. It's like, the whole story is basically like, yeah, I want to get married. It's like, super great job at writing women there. And that's in the manga too, so I can't even put the manly adaptation, but it's like, yeah. And Kanaragi is great, I love her, she's a great waifu. Kocho, I love Kocho as the butterfly Hashira, you know, she's basically, you know, using poison to basically, you know, basically slow down, basically, you know, muscles, and then she basically, you know, can behead it that way. Like, that's really cool. You haven't really seen much of her, and I won't go into I won't go into more because that's an arc that hasn't been animated yet, and I won't give spoilers. It's like, you have Kocho's kind of, you know, aide who basically knows this, because they basically, you know Tanjiro back to health, everything when gets injured. You have Kane, the one apprentice, the Kocho, who Tanjiro had the friendship with, and I like her. Her story's kind of cool when they get to it. But like, yeah, it's one of the things like, man, there's some fascinating guys in the story. The girls, on the other hand, I don't know why. And because girls can be badass in anime, so it's weird that the girls in this show were kinda not as impressive as the guys. And I don't think it's intentional. I honestly do not think that had anything to do with, like, you know, misogyny or some feminist piece. I honestly think that's the way the world is, because it's Taisho Japan. But it's like, but no, the women are awesome. I do love the women in Demon Slayer. I think they're really fun. But yeah, when you have things like the beginning of the Sorceress Village arc, and Ufotable obviously flexing, like, my god, that's the first, like, what, the first, like, what, 15 minutes of the Sorceress Village, of episode 1 of the Sorceress Village arc, is basically a scene of Muzan basically telling off his 5, upper-rank demons about, you know, about the fact that they failed in, entertainment Jetstick, and that, to make this other plot is like, okay, you don't need, like, you know, this, this long kind of shot of dude, dodging into the Infinity Chasm, and, all these, cool angles, basically, animated with the guys talking. They're just talking you forward, but you don't have to go this hard. But, like, the manga doesn't even do that. And, like, you can go hard on the action scenes, because the action scenes look gorgeous. I love the action in this show. And, like, honestly, I can't hope it wins Best Action, because I think the action is really good. And, like, yeah, the action is actually really cool. Again, the way it's animated is just stunning. It's like, they're choreographed so well. Like, Ufotable knows how to stage an action scene. I love that. But, like, the character models are great. Like, again, it looks great. You don't have to flex that hard. I know, you think because you have this very strong fan base that loves Demon Slayer, you have to go super hard. You really don't. You can slump. I think, well, depending on, how rough the animation is. But I don't know, I'm not in Japan, so if the animation's rough, maybe you can't slow down. But, yeah. But, yeah. I love Demon Slayer. So, I hate it when I see, like, other anime creators basically, talking about how Demon Slayer is kind of falling off. It's like, it's not falling off. I don't think Demon Slayer lives up to the hype of the fan base. The show is fine. Granted, I don't think Sorceress Village was their best arc, because it's really not. It's just, it's just 3 fight scenes. So yeah, Sorceress Village are great. So I'm like, no, it hasn't fallen off. It's just, when you have to review a show, and every single fan basically talks about how Demon Slayer is, like, the best anime that's airing currently in this century, it's really not. Particularly when you have other anime that look just as good. So, that's why I kind of wanted to make this episode. I just want to get that out there, because it's just driving me mad when people talk about how Demon Slayer is falling off. Because, like, it's not falling off. It's fine. It's a good show. There is a reason I like it. But I also have to acknowledge it is really overhyped and overrated. And I give that to the millions of fans worldwide who basically, praise the show as basically one of the best shows of all time. It's like even right now, when you look at Shonen, it's like, Attack on Titan just ended, so you don't have that. My Hero Academia, I mean, hell the film off. Okay, I guess like that, because Shonen is kind of like what we have of a battle Shonen. I think it's Attack My Hero Academia at this point. But it's like, you want to talk about, you have stuff like Spy Family, you have Dr. Stone, you have Haikyuu. Yeah, I guess they get Haikyuu because they're good in the movie. Oh, what's another Shonen right now? Oh, Chainsaw Man, the Jujutsu Kaisen. It's like, I don't know, when you have Shonen, when you have, like, is Vinland Saga a Shonen? I think Vinland Saga is a Shonen. Wait, is it from the Jump? I don't know. It's like, oh, hang on, give me a minute. me. And it's like, Demon Slayer is a very good series, and I think it's a very well done shonen. I can't in good conscience call it the best thing posed. I can't in good conscience call it the best shonen. One, I've seen a lot of shonen. And it's like, I've seen a lot of shonen. Shonen is one of the most popular genres of anime. And, well, I think some of the best shonen that's actually done. Like, I think the best shonen is probably Hunter x Hunter. Or, hell, if you want to go old school, DBZ. It's like, I gotta watch, I can't say I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, but it's like, yeah. But like, if you're talking about shows that are currently airing, Chainsaw Man is probably gonna be the new standard. Like, Chainsaw Man's amazing. Chainsaw Man was had a really good first season. And then, because you have, like, One Piece, this is basically the grandfather of shonen anime, and it's probably one of the best things published in Shonen Jump. So it's like, yeah. Is Demon Slayer good? Yes, I 100% think Demon Slayer is a good season. Is a good series. I love Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer. I think it's a great series. Is it a good shonen? Yeah, it is. It's a good shonen. Like, again, point A to point B storytelling is fine. I love that. I think the characters are great. The action is phenomenal. The music is some of the best. Like, Demon Slayer's got good production behind it. Is it overrated? Yes, it is. It is beyond overrated. I think people should really stop, clowning for Demon Slayer being one of the best things of all time, because it's not. It's not. And I think people are saying that are people who maybe haven't watched a lot of anime, and so their anime experience is maybe Demon Slayer and maybe something else, I don't know. But it's like, if we're talking, new anime fans, like, I don't know, they'll say it's like Demon Slayer and maybe something I watched as a kid. Like Pokemon, something like that. It's like, they're like, is it really Pokemon? Yes. They're like, oh, completely different genre, like Pokemon's a kid's show. I mean, Demon Slayer shonen, so there's that, but yeah. I'm kind of running out of things to say about Demon Slayer. Like, I just want to make this episode because I just wanted to address, my personal feelings for Demon Slayer. A show I really do like, and I'm so annoyed at other anime fans who basically tossing it aside, being like, Demon Slayer's not good. It's like, and I get what anime creators are coming from. Like, people who basically, make a living basically talking about anime. I can't talk, I'm doing this podcast. But, like, people have to get paid for this. I mentioned a Patreon, so, like, if you want to support me. But, like, people who have to get paid for it, they review, like, a shit ton of anime. Like, I get where they're coming from, because, like, Demon Slayer seems to be everywhere, and gets, like, the most awards at Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Like, I think it was nominated for, 9 categories? Probably not deserved. Definitely not deserved. It shouldn't have been in all those categories. So I get when people are saying it's like, Demon Slayer's not that good, it shouldn't be getting all this attention. It's like, I get where those people are coming from, because I kind of agree. Like, Demon Slayer Anime of the Year? No. I don't think no. Surface Village should not be in the same contention as Vinland Saga, Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, Boat to the Rock. It's like, no. It was good. I liked it for the most part. It's not as good as any of the others. best action and best fantasy. It's like, would you call it a fantasy when it's set in Taisho Japan and the only fantasy element of the fact that they're fighting demons? It's like, I don't know, when I think fantasy, I'm thinking magical creatures, castles, magic spells, you know, adventuring parties, guilds. Like, that's what I think when I think fantasy. Demon Slayer, I don't really think of it as a fantasy. I think Demon Slayer is more action-adventure. Maybe supernatural. So it's like, action, I think it should be an action. I don't think it should be a fantasy. It's like, animation, I get. Ending theme, I actually do get. I think Malay song was really nice. What was it nominated for? I think it was English performance. Like, I think I pointed that before. I think it has some great voice cast. Weird, the first they got nominated was Nezuko's English VA. It's like, out of everyone you could have given it to, you give it to her. When Nezuko basically is mothered for most of the show because she basically has the way of mother for most of the show, so she really only grunts and most likely only is getting that because in the Soviet Village she said good morning. So, I don't know, that could have gone to anyone else. I don't know why they get. Demon Slayer got a great cast, I can't complain for that. What else did it get? Yeah, do I get what you tell you? I guess at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, I like Demon Slayer, but I don't love the audience and the fan, obsession with Demon Slayer, and I definitely understand where other anime fans are coming from when they talk about Demon Slayer not being good. I get all of it. I'm always gonna watch Demon Slayer. I am excited for Hostile Training. I will probably watch it. Probably not in theaters. Well, should I watch? I don't know, maybe I'll watch it in theaters. We'll see if it comes to my area. So, like, yeah, I am excited for Hostile Training. I like Demon Slayer. I acknowledge the fact, but I don't love the fan reaction to it. Honestly, if everyone basically, stopped treating Demon Slayer like it was basically, this brilliant piece of, construction and basically super intricate and basically, like, I think it's this. I think a lot of fans, basically latched on to how good it looks and how gorgeous Ufotable made the animation, and basically just ride that through like all of Demon Slayer. Like, Demon Slayer is the best thing of all time. It's like, okay, you can't exactly watch all the animation. Read the manga. Read the manga when you don't have Ufotable, animation. And really say that again, Demon Slayer is amazing. It's like, and the manga's like, yeah, I'm not dissing the manga. I'm not dissing the way the manga is, because the manga got some great paneling. There's some great, again, I think Kitoge is like a brilliant mangaka. I think he's got a really, unique way of how he told a story. But without you follow with animation, really say Demon Slayer is the best thing of all time. Now, that's my challenge for you, listeners who love Demon Slayer. Try to read the Demon Slayer story try to pay attention to the Demon Slayer without focusing on the animation. I dare you to say it's the best thing of all time. I dare you. Because without the animation, you're just focusing on character and story. And trust me, character is nothing to write home about, and story is just A to B. It is not a groundbreaking, super interesting story. I'm telling you this for your own good. It is not brilliant. But yeah, I think I've rambled about Demon Slayer enough for 1 week. Oh god. Yeah, I think I didn't cover Demon Slayer enough for 1 week, so next week we'll probably do something different. I have a plan for next week that I want to try. Remember to follow me on all my socials: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Wattpad, Fanfiction. My Twitch account that I'm probably still not doing anything with yet. Remember, fandoms keep you in a box. Like what you like. As long as you say you like something, you're considered a fan of it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Until then, keep the fandom alive, people. Laters. Later, people.